You see, like with this wine stuff and like this berry stuff, it smells good, but it doesn't taste good to me. I think that when it comes to wine, I probably like the more sweeter things.
Here's my feeling, right? This is what I always say about wine, and I mean this. If you like it, you're right.
You read my mind. Yeah, I didn't want to sound ignorant, but like, they're going to clown me on camera saying I'm ignorant, but I smell shit off the door.
Okay. All right, so you say
Like
it smells
cinnamon,
like shit.
pepper with a little bit of shit.
Right, little cinnamon shit. Right. That was the original name of the wine. No, I'm kidding. No, but so anyway, so actually what they call that in the wine world is a barnyard smell.
Yeah, I don't.
You date someone that doesn't drink wine? Because I wouldn't date someone that doesn't drink alcohol.
That's a good question. I think I would need to date somebody who at least drank a little bit, because I feel like I'd want to share it with them, you know, and specifically wine, since it's something I love. I don't think I could date somebody who wasn't a wine drinker. I don't think they have to be a huge wine drinker, but I want somebody that I feel like we go out to a nice dinner, we're at home, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm by myself, you know, talking about it. It's just like, that's, you know, whatever.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you drink like hard alcohol?
I do.
What's your preference?
I love gin. Love gin.
I like gin.
Yes.
You look like a gin.
Wow,
I
gin
do.
is so nasty.
Gin is for the right drink. I fuck with gin. I got a question
it.
for you.
Love it, yeah.
When did you start doing this and why?
Yeah. So I started doing this. I studied abroad in Italy in college. And then I took some wine classes. Like you were saying earlier, I went to school with a big hospitality school. And so I took wine classes there when I came back. Then I came back to New York because I went to school in Boston. And then I just kept working in the wine industry and I kept learning. And then I went back to Italy, got an MBA in food and wine in Bologna, and came back. And I also have a sommelier certification.
You like spaghetti?
Yeah.
I have a question. When you order wine, right?
Yeah.
This is a good one. When you order wine in a restaurant, they bring you the whole bottle to purchase, or did they just pour you a glass and go put it back in the refrigerator? Like, I gotta buy the whole bottle?
No.
Depends on what you
You
want. You can buy the bottle or glass.
You can get a glass.
So they do serve wine in just glasses for the...
Yeah, it's on the menu.
Yeah.
Can wine get you really fucked up like alcohol does? Like, is there a specific wine that could get you really fucked up?
I mean,
Tipsy.
It definitely can.
What kind?
It definitely can.
You ever had
Snoop
Taylor
Dogg.
Port? It get you dumb horny? I just told him.
You know what, Danny? I was just gonna say that if you wanna, no, but I was gonna say Taylor Port. I definitely heard about that. I've never had that before. It sounds dangerous, but if you wanna get like not like fucked up, but just like nice and liquor go straight to your pussy. Just like the wine. It's the wine.
Because the Taylor Port is worse than Hennessy.
How about How about that wine called Code Red by Big what's his name? Snoop Dogg. He has a wine called Code Red.
Yeah,
so
Code Red. Yeah.
Do wine connoisseurs like look down upon like rappers that get into wine or like actors or whatever?
I wouldn't trust it.
I tried it before. It's really good and strong.
Look, here's my feeling, right? This is what I always say about wine, and I mean this. If you like it, you're right, okay? So you could look down on a wine, but I bet you plenty of people who would look down on a wine, if they didn't know they were drinking it, would go, what's this delicious wine I'm drinking, right? So, you know, I'm sure that there are plenty of people who would look down to say, oh, it's being manufactured, you know, to taste a certain way, and that's why I don't like it, but honestly.
But the world is changing now, and I'm a weed advisor. A marijuana consultant.
Yes, okay.
No, because like times are changing right now, and I'm getting ahead of the curve. So I consult people to get quality, you know, marijuana, and I kind of do what you do. I show them different flavors, and I help them. And like, would they look down upon a marijuana infused wine? Is that next? Would you be interested in like trying anything like that?
I mean, you know what? It's a lot of like red tape. Basically, it's a lot of legal laws that you'd probably have to go through because, you know, wine to be called wine would have to be grapes, you know, basically. And so it would have to be a specific, or at least the type of wine we're talking about. If it's not a grape wine, you have to say it on the label.
But what if it was made with grapes but infused with THC?
Yeah, you just would have to say it on the label. That's
Would you?
all.
You see, like with this wine stuff, I'm noticing this tart stuff and like this berry stuff. It smells good, but it doesn't taste good to me. And it's, you know, like it's a little tart and nasty and like you said, like dirty, whatever. I think that when it comes to wine, I probably like the more sweeter things because I'm not familiar with it.
Is there a sweet
So,
wine?
do you have a sweet wine?
Oh,
Like what type
Dessert
of?
wine.
Is there
You stopped my
a
question
sweet
for that
wine
question?
there?
yeah.
You was taking too long to ask, so
'Cause I had,
I'm
like, two,
asking
three
because I'm
questions.
curious and I would like to taste a sweeter wine.
Oh yeah. Well,
Is there? Go ahead, Daddy.
Forget what you got to say, Rita.
Is there a dessert wine? Does that even exist? A dessert wine?
Yeah.
it exists right here in front of you.
A dessert
We
wine?
actually
This- oh,
see
yeah.
you open the wine.
Yeah,
Let's
show
just
people how to
educate
open
on
the
that.
wine.
We use the cork to open the bottle so we can just show
Sure.
everyone how it's
not a
done.
cork.
This one's not a typical cork. That one is, so I can open that one for you guys. And
Sure.
yeah, I can
Is
show
that
you
also
what
a
to
dessert
do.
wine too, though?
No.
No, this is a dry
Oh,
wine.
okay.
Yes.
But don't worry, we'll
They
drink
should
them
not
all.
want that.
So okay. So do we
Dry
want
wine.
to do the opening of the
should-
wine?
But you
Yeah.
could just open, show
Can I
them
open one
demonstration
after
of
you?
The
opening.
proper way.
So, okay, so what you want to do is you cut under here, which is the lip, it's called, okay? That's what you want to do. You are far less likely to have any strange sort of injury. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, where you have opened a bottle of wine and the label was cut a little strange and it was sharp and really, really cut you. So that's much more likely to happen if you cut it in the wrong place, okay? Whereas the lip, sorry, this opener is a little bit rusty. Whereas the lip really is the perfect place to do it. And once you get it up and off of this, you can pop the lip part right off, okay? And also it won't get, I apologize, my opener is not what it used to be. The lip will help you pop this off in a little circle like that, okay? And so now you've got this whole part exposed, okay? And
Stick it in.
right, exactly. Exactly.
That's-
Okay. You want to put the cork in the center, okay? Not the cork. You want to put the corkscrew in the center, okay? And then you push down, okay? Twist, all right? And it's funny, before I really got into wine, I hated these openers. I always used, the butterfly ones that are
That's
really
what I
popular.
Yeah, they look cool. I like those.
Yeah, they're great.
Those are for us that
I
not
prefer
skilled.
those.
I actually just got an electric wine opener for Christmas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Which one?
It works really well. I don't know the brands.
That sounded messy.
But
You
it's you put it on top and it does the lip part. It
Yes.
cuts the lip part and then you like press the button and then it just pulls the cork up by itself.
That's
Oh,
fire.
yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So you
That's
drink
really
a lot of
cool.
So when
wine.
you throwing a party,
Yeah.
they use all this
Y'all
shit.
some whinies over there.
Yeah.
Whinies.
That's the whinies. It's more like
Yeah.
Amanda, so whiny.
You're a tequila. You know what you are.
Tequila. A tequila. So then you've got these little
Alchemy.
hinges which
Alchemy.
help you, right? And you push like that, and then you have the second hinge, and that's what really helps you, right? So you grip onto the hinge itself, and you hold here, pull it up, 1, 2, 3,
Voila.
voila! You
Give it
have
up, everybody.
opened
Give it
up
up,
the
everybody.
wine. So that's the proper way to
Why
open a
you
wine bottle.
Guamo held the cup like it was a
We're
champagne
gonna try
bottle?
the dessert
Like a
wine.
chalice.
Oh no, that's the same
Now,
one?
yes, we're gonna
Like
do
troops.
dessert,
Let's go.
which will be different type of opening. But yeah, so we're gonna do a dessert
I cannot
wine.
wait to try the sweet wine.
So,
All of these are- the rest
so
are
for the
20.
dessert, it has to be the little glasses. Is that like the typical
That's the typical
dessert wine?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
Can
we'll
you
use that
is
one.
the dessert wine as strong as regular?
It is
like entree one?
more strong. This
It's
one
more
is.
strong?
Why?
This one
It's
is
sweeter and
more
stronger?
strong. Actually, because port, to make it into port, which is this
It
dessert wine,
smells stronger.
you
Yeah,
have
it
to
does.
Let me see.
add brandy to it. Okay, it's a very
Oh.
Smell like
specific
liquor.
type
Whoa.
of wine.
Bye, guys.
Somebody
Thank
wants
you
to know
for
what's the name of
coming.
that wine that you just opened
Thank
up.
you.
Oh, this is 6 grams port. It's 6 grapes port by Graham's Winery, and it's a port. Port wine only can be grown in Portugal, and it is made, this one specifically, like the name says, is made of 6 different kinds of native
This sounds
grapes.
good.
It's
And-
good, right?
And the ready part.
And
I
it
taste
is
it.
fortified with brandy.
Now try
Okay?
this one, Nick.
So
I'm
the
gonna taste
brandy
it, waiting
gives
for
it a
the pump.
higher alcohol content and also
It's good.
makes it sweeter
Wow, this is
in
really
the
good.
end. So that's
put
what
brandy
we
in
got
this?
here.
So I have a few questions about the dessert wine. So this specific sweet, deep red wine, what dessert would we be pairing this with? Chocolate?
Good question. Yes, chocolate. Okay. You could do a nice dark chocolate. You could do a chocolate cake. All right, like a flourless chocolate cake. And
Oh, I had that last night.
did you really?
Yes, I
oh my God, it's meant to. Do you have any left over at your house?
No, I didn't. It
Oh,
was a small
well,
piece.
Okay.
I'm gonna pair this with some vagina.
Easy bake. You don't really bake.
Yo, you really know.
So mixing wine is not good. Like if for dinner is seafood and I want a dessert wine, on dinner was seafood, white wine. So can I mix a red wine for dessert?
So if you're sticking with wine in general, yes, then you're fine. If you're going wine to wine, you're okay.
White to red?
White to, I would say white to red also because it's a lighter body wine, the white, right?
Okay.
And then you go to the red, and the red's going to be a lot bigger. And then it's like if you go to taste the white after that, you might be like, I can barely taste.
So go white to red is preferred.
Yeah.
I got a question, right? You are 8 at the table, correct? This is love, sex, and relationship.
And more
Let's
sex.
just say somebody coming over, and what kind of wine should you like? You know, like spice it up and stuff.
I
like.
hear
This
you.
one right here,
It's made with
you will
brandy.
drink it like it's juice, and before you know it,
Yeah.
you will be getting.
You're pregnant.
I just said you're pregnant. I didn't say that.
I'm hard right now.
You know what? You can take this wine back. I don't want no pregnancies.
I'm hard right now. It's like on my stomach. It's like this one. It's laying on my stomach.
All right. So, all right. So So Danny's question was, what's a good wine?
Yeah.
To spice things up and
To make you aroused.
Okay, look, wine's gonna do that naturally. Okay, there's a reason why for years everybody talks about being romantic with wine. Okay, it does do that. All right. Now, what I chose for that, if you're going over to somebody's house, okay, maybe they're cooking you dinner or they're just, you're staying in for the night. I like picking something like this, which is a Chianti.
So the one we
Oh
didn't
yes,
drink.
let's drink that.
We didn't drink that yet, okay? Now, I mean, look, the real answer is that there's no wrong wine. No, if you show up to anybody's house with a wine, they're not gonna be like, that's not the right wine, no one's gonna do that. But Chianti I like, okay, because it's from Italy, okay? You think of, it's a little cheesy, but it's like, even from the time you're little, you think of like Lady and the Tramp and accordions and all that kind of stuff. And like, this is what you're drinking, okay? It's from there. And also kind of a good conversation piece. And also with the topics on this show, you might like this, okay? So sometimes, on this bottle, you see there's a black rooster. Does everybody see it?
Black cock.
That's also what people say, and that's why I said this show,
why
since you
she's
guys have a lot
recommending
of, there was a war between these two towns to say, who's going to control Chianti, right? In Italy, right? This was a long, long time ago. One town had a black rooster wake a night to go figure out how much of the territory was going to be theirs. One town had a white rooster wake a night. Long story short, the black rooster did it way earlier than the white.
Well, yeah, that ain't hard to believe. You feel me? We already knew that. We in a cage for the white man back in the day, waking them up.
So this was the winning town, and I have yet to find a person who doesn't call this what you just did.
The black cock.
Correct.
That's the perfect wine.
Actually,
I'm light skinned, but I have a black cock.
I'm gonna buy that
Nobody
wine to
fucked
keep in my
her.
I'm
house.
light skinned, but my cock is black.
Okay, so I get
Yes.
that, but this
Right.
definitely, like the dessert one is my fave. Definitely.
So that's what you should bring.
Yo,
If
that
that's what
other
you
grape
like.
wine, that's a must cop though.
Which one?
I'm feeling like
Verde?
I'm feeling devilish.
Okay.
What's that? The dessert
The Verde one? Or this
Yeah.
one? Wait,
No, the dessert.
dessert one? This one?
The one with the
Yeah, the one
brandy.
you-
That one.
The
I just seen Danny and said, well, damn, Danny. Yo, it's the best one I had so far, yo.
Why you
Oh my
got
God. This smells like sex. Right?
There you go.
Does it? Yeah, it smells good.
It smells weird though. It's not sweet though.
It's funky.
It's a funky, yeah, I don't want to be rude,
Yeah.
but it's how it smells like
That's okay.
I don't want to say the word.
You could say it.
Like it's like spoiled wine. It's not like mildewy
Really?
kind of like it's been
Okay.
aging. Like I can smell the age.
Yeah.
The-
So
Peppercorn?
Yes.
What year is that?
Nailed it.
Damn, man.
This one.
She went to Howard University. Hold up.
Yo, hold on.
That's
This
cheating.
can't be real. I don't even know
This is
what's going on with this girl
2018.
today. She know everything.
Yo, this
Peppercorn.
so now I learned that all
Yeah.
wine don't gotta be soft smelling. Some wine can
No.
smell funky and still be
Absolutely.
delicious.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
Like shit.
Exactly.
I didn't wanna say
That's
it.
what I thought you were gonna. No,
That's
but you're not
what I was
wrong.
too.
You're not wrong. You know, like the polite.
You one of us now, man.
I always was. No,
Okay. Black Lives Matter in her life. She brought a black confidence set. She brought a black cock with her. Like this. She came with the cock with her. She had a black dress too, mother. Black on black out this mother. She told me this is like shit. You in my mind. Yeah, I didn't want to sound ignorant, but I'm like, they're gonna clown me on camera saying I'm ignorant, but I smell shit off the door.
Okay.
Y'all just fucking just ate the shit up.
I'm
She didn't
gonna.
like it, no.
I
She didn't like it,
Personally,
no.
to me, all wine smells and tastes the same. I don't like any of it. So this, I can't really.
Two things quickly. One is when you said that it smelled like, well, you said it smelled like shit.
Like
Okay.
shit. Like cinnamon,
I do.
pepper,
I
and
just didn't
shit.
know if, like, as a guest, I should be coming.
Curse.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So you said
Like
it smells
cinnamon,
like shit.
pepper with a little bit of shit.
Right, little cinnamon shit. Right, that was the original name of the wine. No, I'm kidding. No, but so anyway, so actually, what they call that in the wine world is a barnyard smell.
Yeah, I don't want no barnyard.
It's like a polite way of saying it smells like shit, but it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the wine. Okay, those are usually kind of more earthy wines. These are the kind of wines you can have with like more vegetable dishes, maybe some ground beef, stuff like that.
How did you know peppercorn was the taste?
That's what I want to know.
That's amazing.
I want to know that.
That's some black queen shit right here.
No, it's just a smell you pick up because like I told her earlier, like fruits aren't really the only things you pick up in like wine tastings. Like so you do a swirl and you pick up
Pepper.
the scents when you do a swirl and you kind of smell like different things, and peppercorn is kind of sometimes common in some red wines.
They put pepper in it?
Listen, I'm not impressed
No,
by
it's
nothing,
not.
but that peppercorn shit impressed me.
Yeah. I was turned on immediately.
That shit was impressive. She said
My
she
black
wanted-
cock was
and
amazing.
She said peppercorn. I said, whoa. I was impressed.
You can get
We did it
as
down.
drunk, if not more drunk, from wine than you can from hard liquor. Hard liquor will be a lot faster. But absolutely, you can get super, super drunk. And also some people, it's almost like an allergy. You know, some people just tend to get drunker off of certain stuff than others.
Fanciness.
Yeah.
They'll tell a young lady, you know, here's some wine, and she's thinking she's just drinking a nice bottle of wine, and it's just wine. Nothing's gonna. She's sauced.
Yeah.
By the end of the day. She's thinking in her head, I'm just drinking wine. I'm not gonna be drunk because it's not like tequila, like NAISHA would say.
Yeah.
But what a guy knows, if you're gonna probably be more drunk from a couple of glasses, maybe 3 glasses of wine, as you
Yeah,
would
it's over.
with
Yeah.
hard liquor.
Yeah.
No, you know what's
This
so
is
crazy?
real
Certain
smooth, by the way.
wine don't get you as like fucked up as tequila. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get you as fucked up as Hennessy, but it gets your pussy jumping.
Like what?
No, it's kind of like you
Definitely
get.
gonna be horny.
Yeah, you get you horny. Like it doesn't get you fucked up, but you gotta fuck.
I'm hard right now.
Listen,
got my point.
I'll actually tell you something. There was a study done that happens more with women and wine than it does with men.
Oh.
Not that it doesn't happen with men, but it's more likely that women will become
about to say
aroused
So let me ask you a
than,
question.
than
What
guys.
wine would you bring with
With a date?
the date?
Oh, she's spicy.
If you want to get spicy.
With me, if it was me.
Well, actually, I will tell you because I actually was going to talk to you guys about this about a picnic wine, but I would bring this as a date
Oh,
wine.
she see the best
also,
one last.
okay?
So you
I
never
didn't
had.
know that there was any.
I never had more. Oh, she's a big vial.
Okay.